If you want to see me swatch the Naked Basics 2 from Urban Decay, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, this little guy that's been around for so long, I have never had and have never obviously swatched. This was one of the items that I ended up picking up from Urban Decay recently. It was quite a haul. I will put it right there, including stoned collection items as well. And yeah, it was time for me to pick this one up, and I did get it, I think, around 30% off or something. 30 or half, I'm not sure. It was a decent deal. And I always knew that I would have this in my collection at some point. I had a spot right next to the original Naked Basics. I had a spot for the Naked Basics too, because this one is a lot cooler than the original. I might as well show you. So here's the original. A lot more beat up than the brand new one. But you can see how they're different. So this one's a bit warmer, this one's a bit cooler. And I'm happy to have both. These are fantastic for a very basic look out and about. So having it in my purse, or having it, this type of 6-pan in my makeup bag for travel, I love it. I love these little guys. I love the Viseart 8-pans Petit Pro. Those are fantastic for travel. So we have 6 pans, and I'm going to use these 3 fingers. It's going to be a very, very quick swatching video, but I do want to play around with it, and I think that only the one at the very end is kind of highlighter, and the other ones seem to be very, very much matte. So there's a kind of a creamy peach, and there's a taupe. Taupey colors is pretty much the base for Naked Basics 2. And so you won't see a whole lot on my skin because they are fairly light colors. So I've got these first 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to re-swatch them. I always go twice with every color, but it's definitely important when they're such light colors. Okay, again, first one, second, the peach is coming through now, and then that really first taupey color. I don't think the fingers are going to show very much, but I'm showing you anyway. Okay, and they do have names. So the first one was Skimp, second one was Stark, and the third one was Frisk. Not sure why I didn't give you the names, because I usually do that. Next we have Cover, Primal, and Undone. Cover, Primal, and Undone. Okay, let's go in a second time with those. I really like the construction of that little palette. Cover, Primal, and Undone. All right, so there they are, all 6. It's really hard to see that first one, but they're there. And fingers one last time. So I really am a big fan of the packaging. It is a very solid, helpful packaging. There's not a whole lot of fluff. It's almost the size of a compact. Very very small, and you have just what you need. So if you want a cooler toned 6-pan palette, this is great. If you want a little bit warmer, the original Basics is great. I do think they did a better job with this one than the first one, but I bided my time because I didn't want to pay full price for something that's been out for quite a while, and it's kind of just a staple item. So when it came on for a reasonable price, that's the reason I picked it up. And I am a fan of the basic shadows from Urban Decay. I have the Ultimate Basics as well as these two now, and I am a fan of the Naked series as well. The original Naked palette to me is one of the best. I also like the Taupey Naked 2 and the Rosy Naked 3, definitely. And the latest 3 palettes they came out with, the Cherry, the Honey, and the Ultraviolet, I like all of them. And I was surprised. I was not going to get the Honey, but when I saw it in person, it kind of blew me away. The color story is so unique. Ultraviolet, the color story is so unique. Cherry out of the 3 is probably the one where I'm going, so-so. But they're going in a direction I really enjoy. And then when it comes to the OG products, I'm going to say that these basics paired with singles from Urban Decay, I tend to do that a lot when I'm traveling, and I'll show you the quad that I have. I have about 30 singles, and what I do is I select 4 and put them in this quad. You can pop them out of their single container, and then I select some colors that I want to use for whatever trip I'm taking, depending on what the purpose is. And this solid little quad is great for me to bring with one of the basics. It just works really well, and so if I either will do this or I'll do one of the a combo of those tiny Viseart shadows, and I'm good to go. That's not the purpose of the video, but since that is the purpose or what I use this type of palette for, I thought I would let you know about that as well. So that's it for the swatches of the Naked Basics 2. I hope you enjoyed these, even though we're going retro. I mean, there are these swatches videos all over the place, but anyway, you got them from me too. If you have any questions or thoughts on the Naked 2 or any of the other Urban Decay products I was talking about in this video, please let me know and we can have a little chat in the comments. And other than that, I will say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.